going on, guys? I don't know how to really start this without it being kind of a little weird. Some more Hollyweird stuff coming out, which is P. Diddy. P. Diddy, I thought was gone. I thought he was in Fiji by now. I thought he went to a place where they cannot extradite at all. From my understanding, it was over with. He knew he was caught. There was no getting out of it, which obviously months later, he's still out of it somehow. But my thing is, he did an apology. But that's not all he did, because I want to go ahead and read you something so you understand how he thought before all this alleged shit happened. So apparently he posted, "Enough is enough. For the last couple of weeks, I have sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character. Destroyed my reputation and my legacy. Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and for truth. Sean Diddy Combs." Now, that aged about as good as milk, because now he's trying to say that, he feels bad for what he did, and he knows he did it. Well, you know what? I don't care what you say. Somebody like this belongs under the prison. He needs to be gone. He has hurt a lot of people, and he will continue hurting people. He's just, as I've said before, it's not that they're sorry, they're just sorry they got caught. And I think I'm not the only one that says that. I know plenty of people say that. It's not that they're sorry, they're just sorry that they're caught. And that's exactly what this is. And Hollyweird people think that they're untouchable. I know that he's technically in the music biz, but he's still associated with all them weirdos that definitely love to do what they're not supposed to do, and they get away with it entirely. I think that's part of the thing that gets them off. On top of that, what I'm about to show you is going to be really weird. It's his apology.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. But sometimes you got to do that. I was fucked up. I hit rock bottom.
Now, rock bottom to him is way different than you and me. Rock bottom to me is, living in a van, going house to house. Rock bottom to him is being exposed. It's got nothing to do with what he was doing. No, he enjoyed it. He knew what he was doing, and he even kind of says he knew what he was doing. Let's translate what he means. What he actually means is he was in the best time of his life. All these allegations coming out against him that he said wasn't true, now they are. He was, it was under the influence, completely hearsay. It was all fake. It wasn't his fault.
But I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video.
He takes responsibilities for the action in his video now that it's out. He didn't care at the time when he was whooping the shit out of her. No, he didn't care at the time when he was abusing all his clientele, allegedly. All this is allegedly, by the way, because those lawyers, they super do love that word alleged. But all this was okay when nobody knew you were doing it. But now that it's out, all of a sudden, yeah, now you're taking responsibility. Now you feel bad. Now you're hurt that the content of your character has been exposed and you can't hurt other people. Now your free ride of sexual gratification against others and absolute insane abuse is now been halted. That's when you're taking responsibility and you feel like it's bad. He knows he's gotten away with it. He's just trying to further help himself so he can still keep bringing in that money.
Disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. Now they're going to therapy. They're going to rehab.
I can't be the only one thinking he's lying, because he says, he's going to rehab, he's seeking therapy. He felt bad then. He never said anything about it. He feels bad now. No, the repercussions of your actions is everybody humiliating you and absolutely, skull stomping the shit out of your career and making fun of you. You've been exposed as the bottom of the barrel trash that you are. And to make it worse, is he's saying that he's sorry, but he knows he's not going to jail. So it's already been outed at this point, apparently, that the police said that they can't arrest him because basically statute of limitations. And the problem with it is he could full on, find a way, all this other stuff he should just go ahead and go to jail for. He has things he can go to jail for. Why don't he just turn himself in for that just so he can rectify everything? Go to jail for your actions. You've done something very terrible. It's irredeemable. And here's the worst part. He's about to find him the big glorious shield, and you're going to see what I'm talking about.
Had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry
that he got caught.
But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
Now, that's his apology, basically stating that he's only sorry now that he's been caught. And the most egregious thing to me, and I see it happen a lot, people will go on a tangent of their whole life. They will, do the worst of the worst, knowing what they're doing is wrong. They just don't care. They want to skull stomp everybody. And when they feel like they've gained enough notoriety, enough money, enough fame, somebody more recently did it. I'm not going to name names, but they went and made millions of dollars on being quite literally, I'm not going to say the worst human being. They're not. But they were being what you would consider just blasphemous. They were living a life of complete, utter, disrespectful sin and gloating about it and then hiding and using a shield of Jesus and the Bible as a way to, be like, oh, it's over with. I'm cool. I'm forgiven now. Obviously, what he did is way worse. He's assaulted people. He's like SA'd people, allegedly. Full-on proof video that he was beating on someone. But as long as you say, I'm sorry, God forgive me, you're good. It's fine. Everything's great. Let's go ahead. I'll have a powwow. We're all going to sit down, eat bread, drink wine, and completely say how grateful it is for him to get more recognition for him having changed his ways. Now, I just think it's completely horrendous that people like this, what they'll do is they will live their life carefree. Not saying whatever his upbringing was. I don't know what that was, and I don't care. That's completely inexcusable to the way he's acted from the time he's been famous till now. And this has been a huge opening problem and debate, apparently, amongst people that are fans, loyal fans at that, a bunch of Diddy suckers that think it's all right that he's hurt people and that he said he's sorry. Now, I think it's dumb. He's gotten away with it for so long, and he's still getting away with it, by the way. As of right now, no arrest. Nothing. Nothing's going to happen. They can't. Statute of limitations and such. So he's pretty much able to beat on people, do the same thing Weinstein did by making people basically do favors for him to get contracts, allegedly, and nothing's going to happen. He didn't even have to flee the States. After all his stuff's been taken by the FBI, CIA, whoever that was taking his stuff, and pretty much went through ground zeroed him, now nothing. Nobody's been arrested. I'm almost sure he's squealing on somebody. Somebody's got to know what's going on, and he's basically scot-free right now. Now, there's a million ways this could get spun, I know, and he's not going to be the last one. If I had to guess, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to go down in his wake, in his place, for what he's done. But you better be sure somebody's going to have to answer for this, someone. It's not going to be him. It's not going to be the next in line to him or whoever's like his right-hand man. He's going to make a whole bunch of people fail. I guarantee it. I guarantee a lot of people's going to go to jail for him. And it's bullshit. Somebody like him should be under the jail. He should be taken care of in a lot of different ways. Not advocating for violence, by the way. But that's about everything as of right now. I think it's absolutely wild. But yeah, that's about all I got to say. Y'all have a good one.